Sam Darnold's next move, 8 possible landing spots for the QB heading into free agency. Well, it was a wild ride for Sam Darnold in 2024. He was having a career year, leading the Minnesota Vikings to a 14-3 regular season record, setting career highs in yards, 4.319, touchdowns, 35, and passer rating, 102.5. But, of course, as fate would have it, the Vikings lost their final 2 games, including the heartbreaker against the Rams in the wildcard round, and Darnold ended the season with a bit of a rough patch. Perfect timing, huh? And now, as his 1-year contract with Minnesota expires, Darnold is heading into free agency with a lot of question marks. The Vikings have only one quarterback under contract for next season, rookie J.J. McCarthy, who missed his first year due to a knee injury, meaning the QB situation in Minnesota is wide open. Will Darnold stay, or is it time for a new chapter? Let's explore 8 potential landing spots for the former USC star. 1. Cleveland Browns. If Deshaun Watson's off-field drama and frequent Achilles injuries weren't enough of a headache for the Browns, his performance on the field hasn't been anything to write home about. Cleveland holds the 2nd overall pick in the 2025 draft, so they may want to target a QB there, but they also have a pretty win-now roster. If they don't want to wait for a rookie to develop, Darnold could be a cheaper and more experienced option to lead the charge. 2. Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are in a bit of a mess when it comes to their quarterback situation, and Darnold might just be the perfect fit for a team that's rebuilding but still has a lot of talent. Plus, playing in Sin City might give Darnold a little extra motivation, or distractions, depending on how you look at it. And, who knows, maybe he'll get a little coaching magic from the newly involved Tom Brady. 3. Los Angeles Rams. Let's talk about a homecoming. Darnold is a Southern California guy who played at USC, and the Rams might be a perfect fit. Sean McVay could help Darnold shine, especially with a talented roster of offensive weapons. The only catch? Matthew Stafford, the Rams' current QB, is signed through 2026. But, given Stafford's age, he's 37, and injury history, McVay might be eyeing Darnold as an insurance policy, or even a future starter. 4. New York Giants. The Giants have been dying for a QB upgrade, and while they have the 3rd overall pick in the 2025 draft, they might not find their guy there. Could Darnold be the least bad option for them? After all, he was drafted 3rd overall by the Jets in 2018, and New York's intense media spotlight won't be anything new for him. Pairing him with star WR Malik Neighbors could also be fun to watch. 5. Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers might be looking for a QB who's not named Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, and with the 21st pick in the draft, they're not exactly in prime position for a franchise QB. But Darnold could fit well with Pittsburgh's offense and coaching staff, and his athleticism and arm talent would be a nice fit for OC Arthur Smith's system. Plus, with the whole post-Ben Roethlisberger era still feeling a bit odd, Darnold might be the bridge they need. 6. San Francisco 49ers. The Niners, always a contender. Always an enigma at quarterback, with Brock Purdy showing some signs of regression in 2024. Darnold could be an interesting option, especially since he's already familiar with the system from his backup role in 2023. San Francisco might decide to move on from Purdy and take a shot on Darnold at a lower cost, potentially freeing up cap space for other high-caliber talent. 7. Tennessee Titans. The Titans will have the 1st overall pick in the 2025 draft. But don't be surprised if they go for a two-way star like Travis Hunter instead of another QB. With Will Levis seemingly out of the picture, Darnold could step in as a short-term solution while Tennessee figures out its long-term plans. He'd be a solid option for a team that's talented but looking for stability at quarterback. 8. Minnesota Vikings. Let's not count the Vikings out just yet. With McCarthy still an unknown and a sizable gap at quarterback, they could re-sign Darnold on a more affordable deal and keep him around as insurance. While a franchise tag north of $40 million might be a tough pill to swallow, Darnold's performance this season shows he still has value. Plus, with Minnesota's talent pool, he could shine with more stability. Darnold might have cost himself a mega long-term contract with his late-season struggles. But don't sleep on his market value. He's still young, with the potential to lead a team back to the playoffs. And with the QB market tightening up and the 2025 draft class looking thinner than expected, he could land a solid deal. Whether it's in Cleveland, Vegas, or staying put in Minnesota, it's safe to say Sam Darnold's 2025 chapter will be one to watch.